What if I told you the atomic bomb was only part of the story? When you hear Manhattan Project, you probably think of one thing: a blinding flash, a mushroom cloud, the destructive end of a war. But the reality is so much bigger. Between 1942 and 1946, the United States launched something far more than a weapons program. It was a massive $2 billion scientific gamble, the largest research and development operation the world had ever seen. At its peak, over 130,000 people were secretly working in cities that, on paper, didn't even exist. Now, this immense effort did produce the two bombs dropped in 1945, but it also kick-started the nuclear age. The project created entire national laboratories, places like Los Alamos in New Mexico, Oak Ridge in Tennessee, and Hanford in Washington. These weren't just temporary wartime facilities. They became permanent hubs of scientific innovation that are still pushing the boundaries of knowledge today. The very same research that created fissile material for bombs also led to the development of nuclear reactors for clean energy. Radioactive isotopes, a byproduct of the project, soon found their way into medicine, becoming a revolutionary tool to treat cancer. And eventually, this technology would power submarines, allowing them to stay submerged for months on end. The project's influence spread far beyond American borders. At the same time, a secret mission called Operation Alsos was underway in Europe. Teams of scientists and soldiers raced against the clock to capture Nazi Germany's nuclear research and materials, desperately trying to prevent Hitler from building a bomb of his own. But while the US was hunting for German secrets, Soviet spies had already infiltrated the Manhattan Project itself. They quietly siphoned off critical information, which dramatically accelerated the start of the Cold War. Then came the moment that changed everything. July 16, 1945. The Trinity test. As the first atomic device detonated in the New Mexico desert, the world watched in awe and terror. In an instant, the global balance of power was completely rewritten. An unprecedented arms race had begun. But here's a part of the story many people miss. Some of the very scientists who built the bomb were deeply horrified by what they had created. They immediately began to warn the world. They founded the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists and introduced the famous Doomsday Clock, a powerful symbol of how close humanity is to self-destruction. So the Manhattan Project didn't just end a war. It completely reshaped science, geopolitics, and our understanding of technology's ethical limits. It marked the precise moment when humanity gained the power not just to change history, but to end it entirely. Thank you for watching. If you found this interesting, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the stories that shaped our world.